Alright everybody, I don't know if I showed this and posted it up on my YouTube channel. I'll have to look. I don't have one, I have two of these Franklins from the movie Star Trek Beyond. 1/350 scale. What I might do down the road this year for sure is build this kit. I may have it look as clean as it does here on the artwork on the box, which I like. And then the other one down the road, if I want to build that, I can make it look like it's been on that planet for 100 years and it's all rusted out and it's all weathered and looking pretty bad, other than it can still fly. I'm not sure yet, but if I get around to building it, I'll probably make it a clean Franklin instead of a you know, weathered up and all that. Shows you back here pictures of it, but this video is not about the Franklin 1/350 kit. Like I said, I got two of these in stock. I'm going to do a review on, I got the full board from Tenacontrols. It's for the 350 Franklin. Got navigation, impulse engines, thrusters, and plasma. The buzzard effect board. So I got the complete board with the remote. So you can pick one of these up from Tenacontrols. You could probably pick it up at Cult TV Man or HDA Model Works. He's got them out there on the market. Other than going to his site, now you can go to his site. It's www.tenacontrols.com and pick up whatever you want. He's got about everything under the sun you can think of for boards for Star Trek, Lost in Space, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, just to name a few. He just updated his website and it looks pretty cool. So go get it, go take a look at and check it out. But let me go ahead and pause. I'm going to get everything here on my workbench to show everybody what you get with the Tenacontrols board for the 350 scale Franklin. So let me go ahead and pause and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, back on the light kit for the 1/350 scale Franklin NX 326. Again, you get with it, you get the navigation, impulse engines, thrusters, and plasma buzzard effect boards for the Star Trek Franklin NX 326 1/350 scale from Mobius. Again, from Tenacontrols. I picked this up from his website, and that's at www.tenacontrols.com. You can see that right there. We'll take a look at the instructions here in a little bit. Here's the remote. Very cool. Slide it down and then you got your four functions. You got A, B, C, and D. I don't know if I can, it's got a little antenna that you can pull up. Let's see if I can do this holding the camera. Without screwing everything up. Okay, so you got the little antenna that pops up. That's pretty cool. Reminds me a little bit of something like from Get Smart or some spy movie. It's really cool. It fits in the palm of your hand. It's not that heavy. And then whether you need that or not, it comes with this little clip here. Clip it onto your pants or whatever. But that's pretty cool for Ralph to put that little extra feature on this remote. And then I'm going to have to pop this open. So I've had this kit for a little while. I can't tell you what the price is. I don't think it's that expensive. I can't find the receipt. I do save my receipts, but I thought I had it with this light kit that I bought for the Franklin, but it's probably got like watch battery or something in there, so I'm going to have to pop that off. Looks like a Phillips screw, so I'm going to have to take a look at that. But this remote and the board comes in this bag right here. Here's the board and the wires that are plugged into the board. And maybe I can get everybody a good look at the, let me see here. I have something I bought specifically for boards for wiring up. I'll show that here. I'll add it to the end of this review on this board from Ralph from Tenacontrols. But you can see the board, and then you'll have to wire it all up, of course, which is okay with me. And then let's see, let's turn this over here. Then the bottom side of the board. Very cool. Comes with a 5-year warranty. I might have had this for a year already, I'm not quite sure. In this bag here you get the strip of LED tape here. You get some shrink tubing. You get an orange, you get 3 orange LED, and I think they're probably 3mm, it looks like. You get that. You get an orange SMD. He's got 2 in there. Looks like he's got 2 orange SMDs there. You get red SMDs. You get green SMDs, and then you get resistors. Even though I think he's got resistors on the board, you get 6 resistors here, and I don't know, most common is 470 ohm resistors, which I normally use on all my builds. Then you get some white LEDs, and they look like they might be 5mm, not quite sure. Probably shows it in the instructions. That's what you get in that bag there, which is cool. Over here you get the buzzard effects for each nacelle. They're wired up already. Get them apart, which is cool. I never stage anything or never stage everything just right. I got to pull everything apart, and that's okay. Here's a front side of the buzzard effect. So I'm sure he's got rotating clockwise, and with the board you can do the other one counterclockwise. And then the back side of it, it's already been wired up for you. You don't have to do anything but wire it from the end here, which is pretty cool. Ralph thinks of everything. And I think I've got all the wire I need to match up that I bought from HDA Model Works. Other than the I'm colorblind, but it looks like blue and purple wire here with white, black, and green. I've got the black, white, and green and blue covered. I just don't have the purple. It's probably purple to match that wire up, and I can use 2 blue. To me, it don't matter. I can use a marker or something just to make sure which the 2 are different. But I'm glad I bought the wire that I have. Let me show that real quick. You can see all the wire I have, wire wrapping. I normally use the red and black in the back here, but I've got the blue, green, white, yellow, and the black and red over there, which I've got opened up that I've been using for a while now, and still got quite a bit of that left. So I got about everything in stock when I start working on these boards for my builds. So, and then you get some more wire here. Lighting here. You get some more wire here. Maybe it's extra. It could go for the buzzards or to the board, to whatever. I thought that's kind of cool. He gives you some extra wire there. So let me go ahead. This is what you get with the light kit. You get the The remote reminds me of something like I said, Get Smart or 007, but pretty cool. It looks like it probably takes a watch battery of some sort. I'm going to have to pop that open and take a look on the inside, because like I said, I had it for a while. The board, we'll take a better look at it because I bought this holder for it. I want to show everybody. It's better than the helping hands that I use for soldering, which I still use, but what I bought for this is specifically for boards. So let me go ahead and pause. I'm going to go ahead and let everybody take a look at the instructions, and then I'll be right back. Alright everybody, back on the instructions that you get with the light kit. In front of it shows you the model number, and then again the navigation, impulse engines, thrusters, and plasma buzzard effect board for the Star Trek Franklin NX326 350 scale from Mobius. Items you'll need is solder, iron solder, cutter, and wire stripper, which I've got all that covered. Also shows you the integrated control and remote board comes with complete assemble and test it. The only thing you need to do is connect the LEDs, use a 9 or 12 volt DC power adapter, which I have that. You flip her over. Right here on the first page, it says how to distinguish an LED, which I know all that, so at least Ralph gives you a look at that. And it looks like it's either the LED, probably is, it almost looks like a resistor, but it's probably an LED. And then on this here, it shows you the control wiring diagram. Shows you the board right here. And then you just have to follow the instructions. He's got it, you know, on and off switch here. Red and black, yellow, impulse engines to black or C1. You got LEDs here, the green, white, blue, black, red, yellow. Yeah, I was right about it being purple. Hey, you get blue, well you get green, blue, black, white, purple, gray for the wiring, for the buzzard, for the buzzards on the warp engines, front view of the counterclockwise board, front view of the clockwise. So like I said, it all goes through the board. You get your resistors, this LED strip that you get for window lighting, the resistors, very cool. Next page. This is for the remote, which is cool. Transmitter, I guess, remote. You get buttons 2 to 4 are located differently. Yeah, I showed that, A, B, C, and D. Then it shows you how to operate the remote control. Very cool. This page here, just green SMDs, LEDs on this here, and see above the control wiring diagram. 1 red SMD and 2 LEDs. Here, the left and right side impulse engines, you get orange SMDs, LEDs, and something about a brown wire right here. Then orange LEDs down here for the left side nacelle, tail end of the nacelle. Let's see, get the next page flipped here. On this last 2 pages, you get the right side nacelle tail, which is orange again. thrusters are white. One white for each thruster, or one thruster, or however it's set up for that. Again, here on the bottom again for the thruster. And then on this page here you get the warranty, which is 5 years on all Ralph's boards. You can see right here, 5-year warranty. Awesome. He's the only one out there with the boards that he develops for these kits. They have that type of warranty, which is good. And that's about it. I know I put this back in the bag. I want to pull out the board again on the bag and show you what I bought specifically for boards. I think everybody will like it, and I also will bring up their website. So let me go ahead and pause, and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, back on this right here. I'm going to show here in a second. So you can see the board sitting up on it, which is awesome. But normally I've been using the extra set of hands here that everybody should have on their workbench. I've had these for years, and I do use them sometimes for boards, and it's a little tricky to adjust these and have it clip onto each end of the board. Sometimes you can't, you can only use one. So I stumbled on this device here from a company in New York called Adafruit, and I'll put that on this video, and it's www.adafruit.com. They're in New York. This is a pro kit, adjustable soldering clamp holder. You see the board right there, and it pivots, it turns, which is really cool. Adjust it, it slides. Metal base. It's awesome to have this for PCB boards and boards in general, like from Tenacontrols. Can't tell you what I paid for this. Probably less than $30 at the time when I bought this. They sell Adreno boards, which I have. That's why I bought that too, because I have like maybe 2 or 3 Adreno boards that I like to fiddle with down the road. But you can loosen it here and slide this. This will adjust to any size board. And you got these two on each side here that holds the board, which is cool. And then you can turn it to solder, which is great. You know, do it on the back side here once you've got your LEDs in place, and you've got your say if this was a standard board and you were building it yourself. Let me tighten that up a little bit. Like you're putting your own resistors and all that on your board straight out, whatever kit you may buy, and you got to do that to the boards, which I've done before, like with Voodoo FX boards, which I have those boards too. But this is so cool that you can turn it hands free. You can use your soldering gun and solder without having to worry about this being where you need it and positioned right. But go to Adafruit's website. I'm sure they probably have these in stock. And like I said, these two here slide back to whatever size board you have, which I like that feature. You can lock it down here. Over here on this side here, you can lock it down. Here you can loosen it up on both sides to slide this. It's all metal. It's not that heavy, but it's a must-have. If you don't have something like this, go check it out. It's called, slide it over this way, Pros Kit SN390, and it's awesome. I'm looking forward to using this once I get to the Franklin or whatever ship I'm going to be building down the road for the boards that I'll pick up for it. But I like that feature that it turns. Let me loosen that up a little bit. And then you can work on it hands free. So I'm going to go ahead and call this a wrap for the Franklin board from Tenacontrols for the 1/350 scale USS Franklin NX326. I'd like to thank all my YouTube subscribers. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Sub to my channel. More to come on what I'm working on right now is the Sea View. I'm going to start up here soon with update number 14 on that. I also have from Aztec Dummy, I've got masking for the Franklin too. So I got everything I need to get started on this kit. When I'm going to do that, not sure. This is June. This is Thursday, June 27th. It's about 20 to 3 in the afternoon. I have the night off. I don't go back to work till tomorrow. So once again, I'd like to thank all my YouTube subscribers. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Sub to my channel. I'll call this a wrap on this, and I'll talk with everybody later.